Hello to all who are fascinated by the amazing world of animals. Did you know that bison are not only the largest mammals in North America, but also one of the few animals capable of surviving a lightning strike? Their thick woolly coats, which protect them from the cold, also offer some protection from lightning, guiding it along their bodies and preventing serious harm. This phenomenon adds even more mystery and impressive majesty to bison in the wild. In a world where majestic mammals fight for survival, bison hold a special place. Unlike the ancient giants whose ancestors were much larger, bison have survived climate changes, maintaining their unique grandeur in the modern wild. The American bison is undoubtedly one of the largest hoofed animals on Earth. The size of an adult male is impressive, weighing over a ton, reaching up to 3 meters in length, and standing about 2 meters tall. Although they resemble the European bison in body proportions and coat color, they can be distinguished even in their massive build. Despite their size, bison possess grace. Their most notable feature is the prominent hump, giving them a distinctive appearance. Their long, tangled mane-like fur adds an aristocratic flair. The bull's head, set low, exudes a certain charm, with dark eyes, a broad forehead, and narrow ears. Short horns, with tips curving inward, add an air of mystery to this majestic creature. From black to dark brown, their coat color varies, blending harmoniously with their natural surroundings. However, the rare occurrence of a light-colored bison, or an albino, is truly unique, making them a remarkable rarity. Historically, bison have been a sacred symbol for many indigenous peoples of North America. For Native Americans, the white bison represented a deity descending to earth. Their light beige fur was seen as a sacred sign. But it's not just their appearance that makes bison so fascinating. Their ability to adapt to harsh environmental conditions, their power, and wisdom all make them truly majestic leaders in the peaceful realm of nature. Today, bison remain one of the symbols of the wild in North America. Imagine the mighty bison still fighting for their place on Earth today. They inhabit various environments, from hilly regions, expansive prairie plains, dense forests, and areas within national parks. In these wild corners of our planet, these giants have successfully adapted and found their home. Sadly, the times when massive herds of bison migrated across the vastness of nature are now in the past. Now we can only recall the former majestic beauty of these animals when their numbers reached tens of thousands. Today, the herds have dwindled to just a few dozen individuals, and every time we encounter these remarkable creatures, we are seeing a small piece of history that has survived in our world. Young bison, full of energy and playfulness, are always under the watchful eye of adults, who never let them stray far from the herd. Although these giants have almost no natural enemies, wolves do hunt calves and older individuals, approaching them in packs. The bison's keen sense of smell helps them detect water sources up to 8 kilometers away and sense approaching danger from 2 kilometers. While their vision and hearing play a secondary role, bison prefer to avoid fights and often choose to flee. However, if the tension rises, the animal may shift into an aggressive state. When a bison is agitated, it raises its tail, emits a musky odor, and makes sharp, intimidating sounds that can be heard from a great distance. In a furious charge, a wild bull bulldozes everything in its path, reaching speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour and is capable of jumping nearly 2 meters high. When the entire herd runs, it's almost impossible to escape from the enraged mass. However, a bison can retreat and flee if it senses a stronger enemy. Bison in North America have always attracted the attention of hunters from the indigenous tribes. To handle these giants, people resorted to clever tactics, driving them into enclosures or over cliffs. They would hunt them on horseback. The bison's tongue and hump were considered especially valuable to indigenous peoples, as the hump contained a lot of fat. They would preserve the humps for winter to survive harsh times. Bison hides were used to make clothing and footwear, while their bones were crafted into various household items. Even bison dung served as a useful resource, used for fuel, and their hooves were turned into glue. The bison's diet mainly consists of plant-based food, as these animals are herbivores. To satisfy a single bison in one day, about 30 kilograms of vegetation are needed, including grassy plants, grains, young shoots and shrub branches, lichens, moss, twigs, plant leaves. For plains bison, grasses from the steppes and meadows make up the majority of their diet. Forest bison, on the other hand, prefer to feed on twigs and leaves. Every day, bison herds gather near water sources to quench their thirst. Wild bison migrate whenever possible in search of food. In winter, when food becomes scarce, the quality of their fur can worsen due to malnutrition. They are forced to dig pits in search of roots and stems beneath the snow. This often leads to patches of baldness on their heads. When bodies of water freeze over, bison resort to eating snow for hydration. Bison are true giants among hoofed animals, possessing powerful barrel-shaped bodies and unwavering strength. Their size and formidable appearance make them unappealing prey for most predators. However, some animals still dare to challenge them. Wolves, hunting in packs, can pose a serious threat, especially to young or weakened individuals. But if a bison is young and strong, even a pack of wolves can't take it down alone. The bison's mating season begins in May and lasts until mid-September, turning the prairies into an arena for epic battles and love games. These massive creatures do not practice monogamy, with males forming harems of up to 5 females. During this time, herds come together, forming majestic mixed groups, where each bison strives to win the heart of the finest female. The fight for the attention of females leads to fierce battles between strong males. These fights not only cause serious injuries but sometimes end in the death of one of the competitors. Head-on collisions, growling, and fierce roaring fill the air, heralding an impending storm. The sounds of passion and struggle can be heard from up to 7 kilometers away. After mating, females leave the herd to carry their offspring. Pregnancy lasts 9 months, and when the time comes, they seek out a safe place to give birth. Sometimes, calves are born right in the middle of the herd. Newborn calves are a true wonder of nature. Weighing about 25 kilograms, they are covered in soft, light reddish fur with small, snub-nosed faces. Despite their fragility, they quickly learn to stand and follow their mother, ready for new adventures. The first year of life is a trial for the calves, as they are easy prey for predators, especially wolves and grizzlies. Bison are highly protective of their young, keeping them close to the herd and guarding them from danger. Despite all the hardships, bison continue to awe with their power and beauty, embodying the spirit of the wild. Thank you for diving into the world of majestic bison with us. We hope this video opened a door to their fascinating and wondrous world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on new amazing adventures and interesting stories from the animal kingdom. Protect nature, and goodbye for now.